Hey, Goal Digger, it is time for you to get that LinkedIn newsletter going and learning how to consistently post articles on this platform and really to use it to the best of your ability. The awesome thing is that you can actually lean into article writing and use that as your signature content, a way to build brand authority and credibility without even, being in front of the camera. So if you're somebody who is shy or you just really like words, then this is absolutely going to be for you as well. And I want to invite you to our upcoming Proverbs Woman Virtual Summit. Look below this episode. You'll see a link for that. That's going to be on December 10th. I'm just putting in my notes to put it below this episode. December 10th, I have an incredible lineup of speakers. We're going to focus on wealth, work, and wisdom and how they all tie together personally and professionally. So definitely grab your ticket. Now, when it comes to LinkedIn, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the home screen and then, so just click home right here. And then you'll see a spot here that says write article. So when you go to do it, it's not going to already have this one. I have Lifestyle Empires as mine. It's going to prompt you to, if eligible, to come up with a title, a graphic. So you can obviously use Canva for that, just to size it properly. But then in the future, you can just do what I just showed you what to do, and it's going to get you to this spot here. Okay. So we are going to upload a cover image. Just going to do this one, Gold Digger Girl Co. Okay, that looks good. All right. So you're going to put an image on here, and you can add a credit and caption if you want to. And then obviously you're going to add a title. So I already have mine written, and you want to make sure it's SEO friendly. LinkedIn isn't so much based on people searching for things on LinkedIn. However, LinkedIn really likes it when it sees consistency with your content. It wants to see you sharing content in a specific niche. And so a good title is going to help you with that as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and write out my article and put that in here. I'm going to paste that here. And then I actually don't like the lines in here. Well, I guess it's not horrible. So I'm going to keep the lines in there, but you could remove those if you wanted to. And this is a specific post about faith isn't just for Sundays, building a business that honors your convictions. And I get a lot of people who ask how to do that. So this article is great for my audience. And I have the Proverbs Woman Summit coming up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a place to do a plug for that. So what I want you to do is when you write your article, in this first section before you get into the meat of it, right up here, I want you to think, how can you add a little PS, or if you want more, or if you want to watch a training on this, or if you want to get my toolkit, how can you add that in where it makes sense with the article? Okay. So mine says, but in order to do that, you need to build your business on something deeper than tactics and trends. You need truth pillars. If you are struggling to bring this all together, hop into my upcoming virtual Proverbs Woman. And then what I like to do is I like to bold the wherever I'm hyperlinking. I like to capitalize or bold that so it stands out. So let me get the link for that. Well, I'm just laughing at myself right now because I don't even have the link yet. So I'll insert the link once I have it. Okay, so we have that there. And then what are truth pillars? So I'm going to go through this. You can add more images if you want to. You can change the style here. It's very much it's very similar to Word or Google Docs. And you can do a block quote off. So where it's really going to stand out if you want to quote something. You can put code in here. ChatGPT can help you understand that if you don't know how to use that. Dividers, add link, and then you can actually embed. So if you went into actually a Facebook Live, there's embed code. YouTube has embed codes, and podcast episodes have embed codes. So what you do is you embed that code in how you can see the thumbnail when you are on other websites. That's what it's going to do. So that's great. If the article is going to go with another piece of content, such as a podcast episode or YouTube or Facebook Live, then you can do that. And then obviously you can add the images here. Hey, Goal Digger, real quick, I wanted to interrupt this training for something really special. We have newsletter only exclusive resources. And the way to get these is just opt into our newsletter. We're going to send you an email periodically with freebies, training recaps, quick actionable steps that you can implement today. So look below this episode to grab it, and we'll see you there. So here's your article. And then you're going to need a caption for it. So that way you can post it. I'm actually going to schedule this. So that way you can post it onto your platform and kind of notify your network. ChatGPT can definitely help you out with that. So you're just going to do this. And then I'm going to put some spaces in here. So what's going to happen is people are going to see this and they can go ahead and read the article. Now, we know hashtags aren't such a big deal on Meta anymore. However, I keep them on LinkedIn because, as I mentioned, it very much wants to identify the themes of your content. And then you can go ahead and schedule it. So I am going to schedule it for Tuesday. Hopefully I have that link by then. And then I'm just going to click that schedule button. And then let me show you what it looks like after you can do that, after you have published several articles. So we'll just go back to my profile. It's actually in my featured section. So I would definitely put it in your featured section. It's also, I believe it's right in your bio. I'd have to check on that. So this is really cool. I have 1,100 subscribers. Every time I publish an article, they all get notified. So this is a cool way to let's build an email list within the LinkedIn platform. I don't think that you can export. Let me ask, can you export for LinkedIn newsletter subscribers? I'm going to check really quick for you. I don't think so, but you might be able to because I know that typically email and phone number, if you have it listed, people can access it. Okay, so no, you cannot, which makes sense. Okay, so this is what it looks like and 30 editions. So this was just published. So it just lists out that image. And so what would be great is if you can do an image like this one where it has the title on it. I personally often a little short on time, so I usually just do an image. However, if you really want to optimize, you're going to want to do it like these ones. Let me show you some. See, otherwise it's just going to look like this, which is totally fine. But that's something that you can do for your content. Okay. All right. So reminder, I want you to absolutely get yourself to the Proverbs Woman Virtual Summit. And we are going to have an incredible day virtually together. You'll have access to the replays. We have speaker bonuses, other gifts. It's just going to be a beautiful day to really come together and walk through what that looks like to embody what you're learning. And also, I've sought out the women in my life that really do walk the talk. And I think it's going to be beautiful mentorship for you as well. So look below this video for that. And if this was helpful, I want you to subscribe, check out the channel, binge the playlist. There's so much good content on here that's going to teach you how to monetize your brand on social and build an audience of buyers. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, get lit in your business and set your soul on fire. We'll see you soon.